Do you want a one-stop update of all of the news from the Avalanche ecosystem? If so, you're in the right place. Let's run through with no messing. What is the news on the red chain? First up, let's look at points. So we had an update on the point system that Knobsford and XL Ball have done. There's now a live website, www.pointsmarket.io. Points Market is now the place where your AVAX content and your community engagement earn you points, status, and also a bit of influence. So here's how it works. You post about Avalanche, you earn points from community voters and badge holders. You climb the leaderboard and level up your social score. Now I'm going to do a full deep dive video on this a bit later on, so I wanted to keep it super short and here. So follow me on the socials, subscribe on YouTube, and I'll put that out later on. Now, the point system has brought up some really interesting topics about community sentiment and also how much the community matter in this space, and in particular on Avalanche. So what has been said about the Avalanche community? Now, Knobs also put this post out saying it's interesting, where he says that we should embrace experimenting as much as possible, and if we want speculators to come and trade, that's what we need to do. This was also talked about a lot in the AMA space that Vo hosted, which had some really interesting points raised. I'll add the link to listen to that in the comments so you can listen to it and find out for yourself. Now, Vo made a point that as a community, we should all be more welcoming to people in the space. She also spoke about blaming the space, saying that we're all working for the same thing and need to stop blaming. We need to open our arms to more builders. She also spoke about how all of us, from the foundation all the way through to the creators and the community members, can also support each other in this space to grow. Lonzo, the host of AVAX Talk, also jumped in and said that community is our power. We need to focus on doing lit stuff and get behind these good ideas, but also by supporting these people, which I agree with. We also had John Nahas on it, and now he was talking about how people, if they've got a good idea that they think is good, then they should just build it. If they've got a good idea without waiting for support, without checking with anyone else, just go for it and build. I thought this was all super interesting to hear because I'm personally just about to drop something a little bit different, hopefully a bit fun for the Avalanche community. Nothing too serious, nothing super techy, just a bit of fun. Everyone can get engaged with, so stay tuned for that. I'd also like to hear from everyone in the comments what you think about the point system and also the Avalanche community. Can we do more to grow this space? Let me know what you think. Now, on to some of the announcements from last week. We had the announcement about the Granite Upgrade that was announced. Now the basics of this are it's going to be faster, cheaper and easier Avalanche to use. It sounds good, so let's look at some of the big details. Now with this, there's a whole host of super techie details that in all honesty will go over the heads of 99.9% of people, including mine. So what does this actually mean for you, for me, the Avalanche community and the people using Avalanche? Now the Granite Upgrade is going to make Avalanche faster, cheaper and easier to use with real UX upgrades for everyday users. We're going to see cross-chain transfers and messaging working better, even faster transactions, which are going to be amazing for sectors like gaming on chain. Now this is the part that I found super exciting. You will also soon be able to log into dApps with FaceID and Touch ID, so no passwords, no seed phrases, just tap and go. This is a potential game changer for me, as I think what we need to do is make interacting with things in this space easier and more like using everyday apps like online shopping and banking. And this is a massive step that will encourage people to just jump on and start embracing crypto and blockchain. Other big announcements, $500 million was tokenized into BlackRock's popular BUIDL fund on Avalanche, which means that RWA value on AVAX has surpassed $1 billion, reaching a total of $1.25 billion across 42 assets, representing a market share of 5.7%, all shown in this tweet by Joey Canoli. Danal, Korea's #1 payment company, is building its payment blockchain on Avalanche. They ditch private chains like Hyperledger because they just don't scale. Avalanche Layer 1s give them compliance, speed and global reach, and this is why real-world payment giants are choosing Avalanche tech, things like that are used by JP Morgan and the Wyoming stablecoin Front. So why does this matter? It's real payment adoption, regulated finance is coming to Avalanche, and this shows a big foothold in Asia. K-pop just launched on Avalanche. Titan Entertainment dropped 2 Gather, which is a global K-pop fan app powered by Avalanche, featuring their debut idol group At Heart. Fans can chat, stream, complete missions and collect digital photo cards, all backed by Avalanche with no crypto friction. This is one of Korea's first major entertainment apps using blockchain for real fan engagement. Not speculation, it's real utility. I did do a full deep dive video all about Korea and why it's leading the way at the moment, so I'll link that up above on YouTube or I'll check the comments to read on more. So I always like to take a quick look at the interesting stats, and AVAX stablecoin market cap was up 33.88% in the last 7 days. The tweet was by Mark Sean Brown and it's awesome to see. So what's the TLDR with Avalanche right now? Sentiment is up, engagement is up, and hopefully this means that numbers go up. So get ready for the week ahead. Jump on, post, engage and earn them points. Like I said, I'm going to be dropping something new, something fun, something a bit exciting, something to engage with, so also get ready for that. My name is DeFi Sai. I create content all on crypto, blockchain, Web3, and of course, Avalanche is a member of Team 1. So follow me on all the socials, subscribe on my YouTube, DeFi_Sai, and stay in the loop. Peace out, good vibes.